take that down a little bit so you can't see. So you can draw over it. So erase a little bit, just keep it lightly, lightly, lightly so you can see what you're doing. So you got your stuff all plotted out. Now you can go over it with your details. So you go and so for this one, you just kind of, he's got kind of a, I don't like that line very much. I'm going to erase it. I'm going to try to make it a little more like the other one. There you go. Good. Doesn't quite touch. I'm just looking at this one and seeing if I can get it to look much like that one as I possibly can. And there we go. And then we got these two things just kind of up like that, and they're tied together with a couple of tentacles like so. I'm going to put his eyes here, another eye here. I'm going to take this across like this. And now we got his tentacle here. One tentacle comes up like this. The tentacle comes up like this. This tentacle goes up around his eye. Oops, I don't like the way that came out. Erase, erase. And then we're going to come up here. And again, we're going to pull him back down like this. And it doesn't quite look like the picture, but it's pretty good. We got it looking a little like our character there. And then we're going to just make a nice base for him. Kind of put in a couple more tentacles here under his eyes, maybe. And then a couple more here. And there we got kind of a tentacle creature. And give him a little width on his base, like so. Don't like the way that turned out, so I'm going to go and I'm going to give it another shot. Like so. Okay, there you got your tentacle creature. And then we're going to go on to this guy here. He's got a lot of brain. I think his name is Slimy Brain or something like that. So there he goes up like that. He's got this middle part here. Big googly eyes. Wow. There you go. They're going so kind of cross-eyed. Didn't like the way that came out either. Don't like either of them came out. Gonna go and I'm gonna. Now remember, you're working in pencil here. So everything you do is going to be erased when you start inking over it with your ink. So don't be too fussy. And he's just got this brain material. Whoa, that you can just draw like this, kind of have a lot of fun with it. And just kind of folding over each other. Whoa, brainy, brainy. There we go. Gross. Gross, 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 brainy eye. And if you just follow along, you're going to learn how to draw brain, right? Well, he's going to have little folds here. Lots of brainy material. Okay, there we go. All right, so he's kind of got his nice shapes there. We're going to go over it a little bit with our... There we go. He's got a base, and now this guy, not so hard to draw. We're going to draw his ears in. Another ear. Going to make his body nice and round. He's got a funny beak. And two little eyes. And then he's got his little legs, kind of cross, a little pigeon-toed. And then we're going to put this nice base here. And so here we have our next creature. And now we're going to make our guy behind him. Now, you're going to be overlapping. So we're going to draw his little, and see these lines here, they go curve. And it gives us a nice information about which direction this guy is going. He's got his eyes here, and then his little mandible, like so. And then he's also got curves on the bottom. And notice how I'm just going to stop short of this guy here. I can still go through if I wanted to, but I've decided that I think I will just keep it there. And then I'm going to, since it's overlapping, you're only just going to see part of his base. And let's draw this guy here at the end. He's really a pure circle, but the circle has a couple of furry parts to it. So we'll just give a little furry. His nose. There we go. And he's got his eyes. So we've got him all drawn in. Give him his little feet. And notice how I'm curving. Always when you curve, and I'm going to give him a little base. So there are your creatures, right? Very, very good. Now let's really finish this up. So we're going to take, we're going to do some major erasing here. We want these lines all erased, right? We don't want those lines at all. So we're going to just erase all of our lines where you have the checkerboard. Yep, there it goes. Bye-bye, checkerboard. Goodbye. So just chase away the checkerboard wherever we think we need it chased away. And then you'll see how these characters just pop. Right. There they are. Very nicely done. The checkerboard goes bye-bye. All right, so we're left with our creatures. And no lines going through them that say checkerboard. And now we very confidently place them on the checkerboard. No problem. And here we are, all set to go. We are going to erase all of our guidelines, and now we can go in and genuinely start making the finishes. Oh, darn it. Make the finishes on our yeah. So we're just going to start, really drawing what we think we need in order to make this look good. And you can start, wherever you want to. Whoops, don't like that. Got to make a smaller brush. There you go. And at this point too, you can kind of, you can be a little creative, You can make these creatures be almost anything you want.